and welcome to Gordon Guitar. That's Hilarious, song by Charlie Puth, and he's remembering back. Get this nostalgic trip here, great song. So let's start with this capo on the 6th fret, and we have 5 different chords to cover. So let's go over the chords first. We have A minor, so that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. The next chord is G, but with B in the bass. So that is 2nd on A, open D, open G, open B, and 3rd E. The next chord will be C. So that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. Next chord is G. Alright, so that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, open B this time. Normally we do 3rd B, this time open B, and finally 3rd E. And final chord will be F. So you have a bar here on the 1st fret, all strings. And the rest will be 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. Alright, so there you have the chords, A minor, G, B, C, G, and F. So this verse and pre-chorus goes in the same way. We're gonna pick strings here, pick notes from the chords. So the chord progression will be F to G, then C, G, B, A minor, and G. That is the chord progression. Now, when you play this, you want to emphasize certain notes. So for F, you want to hold the bass notes here, in this case, the 1st fret E string, and you play that together with 2nd fret G. That is the main strings you want to have there. You could, if you want, you can actually pick all strings between these two notes from the chords. So that means you pick all strings E, A, D, and G from the F chord. But the main notes are these two on the E and G string. So it's up to you. If you have it more meaty, so to speak, you can pick all strings or 3 of them or whatever you want. But don't forget about the E and the G string. All right, so that's the F. Next chord was G, and here you want to emphasize these 2 strings here, 3rd fret on E string, the bass, together with the open B. And that is the reason for why we have the G on the open B here instead of 3rd B, like I mentioned in the intro when I went over the chords. We want this to be open here, open B string together with 3rd E. These 2 are the main strings, main notes. You can add in more strings to it if you want from the G chord. It's okay, but don't forget about these 2. Okay, so that was the G. Next chord was C, and here we have the bass note 3rd fret on A string together with open E. So now these 2 are the ones you want to emphasize. So, and like in other cases here, we can put in more strings to it from the C chord. Otherwise, these 2 are enough. Like this. The next chord will be the GB chord. Here, you want to play the 2nd fret A string together with the 3rd fret B. And you can add in more strings to it, and it will sound something like that. Here I picked all strings between A and B. Right? Then we have the A minor. Here you want to emphasize the open A string as a bass note and play that together with the 1st fret B string. Or all strings in between will sound like this. And then it comes back again, the G, the same notes there as in the first G we played, 3rd fret E string together with the open B. So that is the chord progression for first the intro, and then the verse, and even the pre-chorus. And yeah, that will actually be the chord progression through the entire song, but this is where you play it in this way. Later on we will use a strumming pattern, we'll come to that. But first, just repeat. F, 1st fret E string together with 2nd fret G. G, 3rd fret E string together with open B. C, 3rd fret A together with open E. The G B chord, 2nd fret A together with 3rd fret B. A minor, open A together with 1st B. And G repetition, 3rd E and open B. You're gonna play it like this. So you have a larger or bigger break, longer break, sorry, between the F and G, and between G and C. So the first 2 chords break, and then goes quicker. Break, G, break, and then pause, G, pause, and then so on. So for the intro, you will gonna play 1 chord progression of this, and then starts the first verse. Here, you're gonna play 2 rounds of it. So the first verse are 2 rounds, and the same goes with the pre-chorus, 2 rounds as well there. So in total of 5 rounds from the intro to the chorus. So where we reach the chorus now, in the lyrics, you didn't love when you had me. That is where we're on the lyrics. Still the same chord progression. Now we need to lean on a strumming pattern, okay? So this strumming, it's pretty easy. It will be down, up, clap. And that will be for the first 2 chords, and the rest of the chords will be just down, up, all right? So it will sound like this first. I'm gonna show you how it sounds, and I'm gonna explain how it's done. So let's go from the chorus. So that is 1 round. So you're gonna play down, up, clap for the first 2 chords, the F and G. So down, up, clap, and then G, down, up, clap. And then comes this faster pace now from the C, G, B, A minor, and G. Here you're just gonna play down, up for each chord. So down, up, and then shift to the G, B, down, up, and then A minor, down, up, and G, down, up. So slowly it will be like this. Alright, so that was 1 round. For the chorus, you're gonna play 2 rounds. Alright, that takes us to the second verse. That will be played in the same way as the first one, and the same goes with the second pre-chorus, played in the same way as the first pre-chorus. It's almost the same case there with the second and last chorus. The only difference here is it's twice as long. So instead of 2 rounds, you're gonna play the chord progression for 4 rounds. And it ends with an outro that is played in the same way as the intro, which means cover That's Hilarious by Charlie Puth. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Pretty easy and pretty, yeah, fun song to play actually. Great song. So good luck with this one, guys. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, play tuned.